future, but everything seems like the same. And we need to be creative to bring things in practice. So yeah, I do agree with the concept, and I'd like to learn a lot from the creative side as well, and also project management skills. That's why I'm here.
Right now in Indonesia, a lot of people know about climate change, but what they know about it is not usually the right thing.
I want to information about climate change for the people because many people in Vietnam thinking climate change is happen anywhere, not my country.
Particularly in the UK, no one communicates exactly what's going on, and we sort of don't talk to each other. So what I'd like to sort of look into is talking more about what we're having issues with, what problems we're experiencing, and together solving them.
I think art and culture can play a very important role and somehow can make some change.
And this is an excellent opportunity to discuss the climate change also with people, let's say, with different backgrounds and jobs than me. So it's a good environment to check your opinion.
So there are a lot of imagination, creative things that they would like to send a message to other people to combat climate change. So the good idea of them is a good experience for me. So this is a good chance for me to learn from them.
In our project, it's a link-up sequence of a series of projects. For example, every quarter we will be having one recycling project, and the next one we will be having, like say, saving the water using the water saving kit, and the last one will be actually replacing the normal energy bulb to a energy saving bulbs. Yeah, so through this type of event, we will try to inculcate the environmental conservation idea to the resident. But in Singapore, it's really difficult to actually tell people about environmental conservation or climate change. So what we try to do is that we try to repackage the idea of climate change, but in the way that it can actually, by doing so, it can actually cut down the living costs.
After workshop, I would like to continue my project, which is I gotta create a bin providing in my university, because now most of people would like to separate garbage, but they don't have any bins in university.
And I'm organizing an event in Japan, in Tokyo, which is AGM 2010. It's an annual general meeting, and the topic is environment and sustainable society.
So my idea, the main project idea, is not necessarily just raise the awareness, but change the behavior.
I think that the basis of all the problem of climate change is education.
With a large network of schools, with a large network of students, I want to get them involved in doing things that are good for the environment, like riding a bike to school and taking public transport. But just they want, like, maybe ride a bike because it's freeing. They don't have to get stuck in traffic jam, and they get to ride a cool bike and things like that, and feel the wind in their hair.
Sort of developing projects to do this, be it sort of facilitating workshops, to then facilitate communities to make their own productions or projects that then raise awareness within them or create discussions and enable them to find solutions. So they're finding solutions for their own projects and their own problems. It's not someone coming in and telling them how to do it or how it should be done. They're finding it out for themselves and taking ownership of the problem and the issue and the solution.
One, we want to have a show to attract the attention and make scientists look cool, and secondly, we want to educate the teachers so that they can also look cool and they can also grab the attention of the children.
I started this group called Voyage Film, and it's a group that collects different stories from different places, in different countries, and I'd like to incorporate it with this learning, and I think the network that's being built here is really, really very important to move that idea forward. So I think stories is a very powerful tool to promote the cause and the campaigns of the British Council, because somebody or people needs to know about climate change. I mean, we all know it, but we are still learning about it. But we have to, to teach people and let them know what it's all about and what we can all do to solve it.
I plan to do a sort of project for young people, but not very young, like high school, because they are mature enough to understand natural systems, but young enough to change their opinions. That's a key issue, to change their opinion, and that's not very easy when you're, say, older. So the idea is to have lectures for these people, but made it in a different way than at school.
I would like to collaborate with the British Council to get that team out of Greece and start with a pilot performance in various BCs around Europe, and perhaps we could even apply this to Asia.
One of the challenges is that after the workshop, most of the delegates will be just left by their own, and there isn't a connection. So most of the time is that after the workshop or the conference or the forum, everything dies off. The passion only lies during that maybe a short 5 or 6 days. So with British Council office located in different countries, maybe there can be a strong link up with the delegates and keep them connected to the alumni.
The first thing that helpful for the British Council is they already held the conference, get all these people together and create a lot of activity for us to try to getting to know each other and getting to know more about the issue in just 1 week.
Sharing experience, sharing thoughts, sharing ideas is very important, and I'd like to extend my idea. I'd like to share idea with people, as many as possible, and I'd like to do some event with British Council as well. Bring people from European side. You're very good at collaborate, bringing people from European side, of course, and also from Asian side, and also Latin America or American.
I think there are a lot of contacts. They already have lots of projects with young people, so they can provide the audience. They know exactly what kind of people should be present at this kind of presentations. So this is the support that I am hoping from the British Council already.
Plus, the second aspect of this, which I really want to carry with me back to Greece, is the networking. Getting together with all these people. You've used the best of techniques in order to get us to know them well. And I've even made a group in Facebook called British Council, Climate Leaders that everybody could join. So we should keep in touch, and we will.